Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting.
As of June 1, Jamaica's minimum wage is now $16,000 per 40-hour work week, up 158% from 2016, marking the highest minimum wage in the nation's history. We are building Jamaica.
The time by the office of the Prime Minister is...
It's 4 minutes after 9. Well, 5 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. It is Friday. It's Friday, August 15, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9 on your FM dial, we appreciate your company there. If you are listening and watching on our YouTube channel, good morning to you. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. That's Nationwide 90 FM Live in all caps with the number 2 beside that. Go on over there. I beg you to do subscribe. I know say no phone over there, you know. I don't know watch every day. I want to do subscribe to the channel, man. Yeah, so I want to say good morning to David Nebar, who is first in the chat this morning. Errol Townsend, big up yourself. Good morning, Sir Errol. Rupert Wilson, good morning to you. Marlene Russell, top of the morning to you as well. Sonia Hutton, Monica Callum, good morning. Ryder 40, good morning to you. Ines Campbell Murray, top of the morning. Corrine, good morning. Mary Gold, good morning to you as well. Gillian Coleman, Donna Johnson, Rohan Stadhard, good morning to you. And all the others over there on YouTube, big up on yourself every time. If you're listening and watching on, well, not watching, but listening from our mobile app, good morning to you. And those on our website, the Listen Now option there. Top of the morning to you. Thank you for making it Nationwide 90 FM. I want to say a big up to my TikTok peeps. I'm live on TikTok as well. If you search my name, Nora Gay Banton, you'll see me there. Beanie, good morning to you. KK, good morning. Danny Hamilton, good morning to you. Bertie Henry, good morning. My friend Romardo, good morning to you. Desmond, good morning to you. Marika, good morning to you. Big up all the TikTok peeps. Kevin, good morning to you. Everybody over TikTok, big up on yourself every time. It's a Friday morning, and if you're not new to the program, you know the drill. It's time for JPS Cares.
The hour between 9 and 10 is brought to you by JPS, powering what matters.
Passion and vibes, and through it all there's a glow inside. Let's keep our shine alive.
From the market to the factory floors, from the hillside green to golden shores,
we're reaching heights, our energy that lights the sky.
JPS, powering what matters.
All right. And inside JPS Cares this morning, we are going to be joined by Ruthlyn Johnson, who is Customer Service Area Manager for the East. Good morning to you, Ruthlyn.
Good morning, Nora. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Wonderful time.
Yes, my vacation was great. I was telling someone who also asked me about my vacation that it's the best I've had in a while. The days didn't go by quickly. It seemed like so long. It seemed like I was off for a month. And I love when I'm off and the days are slow. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yes.
That's fabulous. That
yes.
means you didn't have a lot to do then.
Not really, you know. A lot of
So
relaxing.
That's it, when your leave is taken up by all the things you have to do that you don't get to do when you're at work.
Yeah, nah.
Then it just goes by and you're like, okay, where did it go?
There are things I had to do, but I decided that I'm just going to relax.
Okay.
They'll get done.
Fabulous.
Yes.
You're refreshed and ready.
I am for the most part. Yes, I am.
All right.
All
great.
right. So what's in store for us today, Ruth Lynn?
Well, the parents will be happy to know that today we're going to talk about electrical safety for children.
Oh, nice.
Of course, they are, they're at home. Most of them are at home, and we
Yes,
leave them
for
at
the
home.
summer, yes.
And dependent on their ages, we may leave them at home with trepidation, like, geez, I wonder what they're going to do while I'm not there. I wonder who's going to touch this and who's going to do that. And we hope that they're safe, and we check in on them probably during the day. But when it comes to electrical things, we want to make sure that they're safe, and safety is our number one priority.
Absolutely.
We want to make sure that our customers and their families, the children, everybody is safe. So we're turning the spotlight on our children because we know they like to explore, and exploring electricity might be one thing that they may want to do. So what do you, the parent, do to ensure that they keep safe when you are not there? There are some things that you can do, and I'm going to give you the tips this morning.
Turn off the breaker and let them play outside.
That's great. That would be great, except our children these days are not so much about playing outside anymore.
Yeah, we need to force them to. I joke.
I agree with you, And then it's so hot. My gosh.
Yeah, that's why they need to stay outside, under the trees and stuff.
If you have trees.
I mean, that's true. Some people don't have any trees. Yeah.
But if you have trees, yes, it would be nice to have them outside, even for a little while, so they can just run free and enjoy themselves.
Yes,
so,
hug a tree and touch the grass.
That's one option, to be honest, but it's one of those options that I know you may have a little challenge achieving it. Yeah?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so I want to start with inside the house, since most of them are inside. What we're asking you to do is to cover your electrical outlet. Now, it's very popular, very common now. You can get them in a lot of electrical stores. You can get them all over the place. If you're an Amazon type person, you can type it in Amazon and you can get them. Safety plugs or tamper-resistant outlet covers. These are things that you can put over the plugs, the outlets in your house. You can put them over there so it covers the little holes that you can actually plug things into. So what you're doing is preventing them from going in. And I know it depends on the age of the child.
Right, because I was just about to say
themselves,
that don't work for some people.
And some will be able to try to pry it off, but it won't come off depending on their age and how smart they are.
Right.
But it's something to do, especially for the younger ones, that you cover the outlets so that they don't put anything into the little holes that are there. We don't want them to insert anything in there, because if you insert the wrong thing in there, then we have problems.
Yeah.
So we want you to avoid that. And then you have those plugs that actually come with the little things on them. A lot of us, when we buy their plants, we just take out that thing and we throw it one side. You know the little plastic thing?
That can go over and then you can flip it up to plug in.
The prongs on the plugs.
Yeah.
So what you could do is actually keep them and then put them on. So your younger children may not really know how to take it off. Like closer to babies, toddlers may not know how to pull it off, or they don't know why it's not working if they're attempting to do anything. So you probably should keep those little plastic covers and just put them back on after you finish using their plants, so that the younger ones can be kept safe. For the older children, you just need to tell them, listen, do not play with those outlets, and hope that they listen to you. Right? We hope that you have full charge of your house, that when you talk, like when my mother used to talk, even when I was out on the street, I would hear her talking just the same. Yeah, my friends used to say, let's go pick some oranges over there. And I hear my mother say, if you think you're bad, go over there. Yes. But I don't know if life is like that anymore.
It should be. I don't know if it is.
Then we also want you to keep cords out of the reach of children. So you want to tuck away or secure the cords from the appliances, the lamps, the chargers, all those things that they can pull on. Pull them. They see them and they're tempted to just drag them.
Yeah.
You want to put them away securely. So if you have a lamp, the cord should not be hanging out in front of the bedside table if that's where the lamp is. You want to put the cord around behind the bedside table not beside rather, or behind the bedside table, so that they don't see the cord, and so they're not tempted. Keep the cords out of the reach. Appliances, the same thing. I know, like, for example, you have the blender and the rice cooker and those things that you might have on your cupboard, on your countertop, and you sometimes probably have the wires, the cords hanging down because you're not using them, and you unplug them, which is great, but you have the cord hanging down. Don't do that, because it may tempt somebody to pull it, and then that might not be an electrical issue that you might have, but it might pull the thing on top of them.
Yeah.
And we don't want any appliance falling on top of any on our children. So put the cords away, secure them away. For some things you can wrap them up, like your iron. I know you just press that little button for some of the irons, and the cord runs up and locks itself away inside the body of the iron. So you want to make sure that you secure the cords if it's not made in such a way that you can automatically secure it. And for the chargers, don't leave them plugged in, because, of course, they're using that little electricity that I always talk about, the vampire electricity,
yes.
right? And at the same time, they may want to pull on them. And when they pull on them, that may actually damage the outlet. So you want to avoid that. Teach your children. These are the older ones now. To avoid using laptops flat on their beds or on soft surfaces. And we've heard the stories, Nora. We've heard them. There are places, some of those homes where children are being secured and protected at the same time. We've had some fires in some of those places because maybe they have a lot of laptops just lying on the bed. And I know we're all kind
for hours and hours and hours and hours.
Yes, and then you know that underneath, if you listen to your laptop, you hear when the fan comes on, it's trying to cool the thing. But when you lie down on top of your bed, on top of your mattress, on top of your sheet, then it's not getting the opportunity to cool down as well as it should. No airflow. And then what happens? Things may get hot and things become overheated, and then things happen. You want to avoid that. There are times when I'm leaving my house and I look and see the laptop is at a particular place. I know what I do? I move it and put it on the floor, like literally on the floor, so that it's on concrete. Should anything happen, I don't think the fire can spread. Because it's on the concrete, because there's nothing there that's going to be a conductor that's going to help, to make the fire continue going. So when you put it on your bed and on the soft surfaces, it blocks the vents, causes overheating, and then it can start a fire. So you want to place your laptops on a hard, flat surface, or you can get a cooling fan.
Right, I was just about to suggest the cooling fan.
I bought one for somebody for a birthday gift last year, and they said it's the best gift they've ever gotten, because they really were concerned about their laptop and didn't know that you could actually get a cooling fan.
Yeah.
So you can get a cooling fan. That's something that you put on. You rest the laptop on it, and it continues to cool the laptop from below. But please avoid, charging things. I also think your cell phone and stuff should not be charged on your bed, because people do that, because you never know. Sometimes the phone itself is not working properly.
Take time, Rutlin. Take time.
What was that? I'm throwing stones at you? Well, you know how it goes, Nora. Even though we talk electricity, I always talk about consciousness. And Nora, you're going to be conscious now, and you're going to stop charging the phone on the bed.
Where else is it? Like, when I have to, like...
Bedside table, floor.
No, there is no table. I don't really like the baka and the Rutlin, so it's like minimal stuff.
Minimalization.
Right,
so your phone needs to go on the floor, man.
On the floor? How am I going to reach it?
Get something better hard. Get something that's not soft, that's not flammable, and put it on the floor and put the phone on it. I don't know. I don't want to hear anything that happens.
That's true. That's true. We have to avoid these casualties.
A solution.
Yes, I will.
Be conscious.
I will try my best.
Sometimes the phone doesn't work. It's not working properly, and the battery is going berserk. And the next thing you know,
it's true.
There's a little fire happening on the bed.
That's true.
And you may not be there to actually put it out quickly enough. So fix it, Nora. Fix it.
Yeah. Guys, don't charge your phones on the bed. Well, Ruthlin, we're up on a break. So let's take the break while we consider where we're going to charge our phones. And then when we come back, we'll hear more safety tips for children.
Since 1995, we've been your go-to source for everything related to billiards, amusement machines, and electronics. With locations at 1A Lindsay Terrace, Kingston 10, and the Village Plaza, Big Bridge, Savannah, Lamar, we offer top-quality pool table parts and accessories, cutting-edge gaming machines, and more. We also specialize in assembly, sales, and service of amusement machines. We provide unmatched customer service, expert solutions, and products tailored to your needs. Who are we? We are Eclipse Enterprise. Telephone 876-960-3891.
If a hurricane mash up your house tomorrow, would your insurance fully cover it? Many Jamaicans are underinsured and don't even know it. One hurricane and they could be paying millions out of pocket. BCIC's free property valuation tool is here to help everyone update their home's rebuilding cost. Plus, when you update your sum insured with BCIC, you'll get $5 million in free contents insurance and up to 12 months to pay. Visit bciconline.com.
Fantana, make me tell you about Fantana. Make me tell you about Fantana. Make me tell you about Fan. Nothing when me need for lock. New school year with me new backpacks.
Get all you need for back to school from Fontana Pharmacy. Shop from now until September 7th and get 15% off your regular school supplies. Conditions apply.
Let me tell you about Fontana.
This Friday, August 15 at 11 a.m., History Meets Hard Work. The Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information invites you to join us live on Nationwide 90 FM for the official release of the 2025 CXC examination results. Senator Dr. the Honorable Dana Morse Dixon, Minister of Education, will share the nation's performance and the story of how our students, teachers and parents have worked together to raise the bar in education. English pass rates now above pre-pandemic levels, mathematics results on a steady climb, and across the board, targeted interventions, stronger teaching, and extra learning support are delivering results. Be a part of the moment, celebrate the progress, and hear the plans to take Jamaican education even further. The 2025 CXC Examination Results Press Conference, Friday, August 15 at 11 a.m., live on Nationwide 90 FM, brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. It's Friday, which means it's JPS Cares this morning, and we're joined by Customer Service Area Manager for the East, Ruthlyn Johnson, and she is talking to us this morning about some safety tips to help your children, keep your children safe at home. It's summer, the kids are home, so we need to ensure that while they're home, they are safe. And guys, if you didn't know, now you know, you're really not to be charging your phones on the bed, guys. Like Ruthlyn just, you know, she just hit me with that one. Like, what? Like, how am I supposed to scroll on TikTok at night? Ruthlyn.
The phone in your hand while you do what
I mean, yeah, and then it needs to charge after that.
So, well, you're going to find a nice metallic thing that you're going to put inside your bed.
We're going to work it out.
Down on that thing.
We're going to work it out.
All right? Yes. Please let me know what's your solution.
I will.
Okay. Next on. Keep electricity and water separated. Mm-hmm. We always say water and electricity does not mix. They do not mix. Rather, water is a conductor of electricity. Mm-hmm. So you want to keep water away from electricity. It means that you have to train your children, get it into their heads, get it in their brains, let them be conscious that they should never use any electrical devices near the sinks or the bathtubs or the pool or the beach, the sea, whatever. I don't know. Do not use your electrical devices near these water sources, because if the thing falls in, especially if you are in there when the thing falls in,
problem.
We don't want to hear what will happen to you. So stay away from that. So the thing is to get them to always remember this so they never do it. They never go near the sink or they never go near the bathtub with any of the things, any electrical things, right? Unplug when not in use. This one we talk about a lot because It's important for conservation as well, but you can do it for safety. Unplug all your small appliances, things like clothes irons, flat irons, hair dryers, after use to prevent accidental burns, because your children may actually just be curious and they see the thing plugged in, they somehow figure it out and turn it on, or maybe they mistakenly turn it on, and the next thing you know, somebody probably for a flat iron hold on to the part that is hot.
Yeah.
And then you have problems on your hand. You have to be running to the children's hospital. We don't want to have those things happen. So unplug the small appliances. Just unplug them. Just take them out from the source, and then you will ensure that, you'll ensure that they keep safe. Somebody is distracting me. Sorry. Check for damaged cords for the other one. Replace any frayed or cracked cords, or maybe I should say broken. If you look at your electrical cord, you will see that the cords can be broken at times. You see pieces of it coming apart, coming loose. It means that it's frayed. The word is frayed. It's tripping or it's broken because maybe it's just old and has become crystallized, or maybe sometimes people run their cords maybe under a rug or under. It's probably a chair. The leg of a chair is standing on it, and then it becomes broken. That is not good. When you find that your cords are broken or frayed or cracked or damaged, don't just take them up. We have a little style in Jamaica. We just get some black electrical tape.
I was just about to say the electrical tape. It doesn't work?
It works for a little while, but if you realize after a while, the tape also comes off. But the thing is, it means that the cord is still damaged. Because all you've done is kind of just cover it up to prevent it from becoming worse damage, but it's still damaged. And what that means is that sometimes you find that it's probably still not working, the appliance is still not working effectively now, could be pulling more power than is necessary at the same time. And then also, as the tape peels off again, somebody may actually accidentally touch the pieces of wire that are now exposed, which should be covered, and then you have somebody getting a little shock. Or you could have a fire because it touches on something that's flammable or something that conducts electricity, and then you have a little fire happening in your house. So the key thing, Nora, is really to just replace the cord. I mean, that's the best thing.
Or
I know I'm going to hear all the voices shouting like you. Yeah, man, just put the electrical tape and done.
But then, can you just? Sometimes you have to just replace the entire thing. Like if it's the iron,
dependent on the appliance. But you can get cords for the iron. Just check your become friends with your electrical stores.
I see.
I don't want to call the names and give a free ad, but become friends with the electrical stores, or go to them and talk to a rep in one of those places, and they'll give you beautiful advice.
Okay.
On how to deal with these issues that will come up. All right.
All right. So we can replace the cords. Good.
Yes, and you know what? I don't want to highlight the foreign place, Amazon, to be honest, but I've discovered that almost anything in this life that you're watching...
No, not almost, anything, except life itself.
Replacement cord for iron. Replacement, and it just pops up like, is there anything that people have not thought of?
Yeah,
no.
That's true.
Everything has been thought of, so you never know. It's there, but I know there are people who don't use that kind of, system to get their thing. If so, go to an electrical store and get somebody, or maybe even your electrician, licensed electrician that you know, get some advice from them about how to resolve those little issues that you may have in your house, because we don't want a big fire for the small issue.
We don't want any small fire either.
We don't want no kind of fire.
No, none whatsoever.
All right. Teach the children not to play with chargers or place them on the pillows, because people do this. So the charger can be underneath the pillow, meaning the end of the charger is underneath the pillow. You're charging the phone, everything is underneath the pillow. I don't know why people do that. I've never thought of doing that.
So it don't jump off the bed, Ruthlyn?
Oh, that is the same bed thing. Oh, the same bed thing is the bed people. Okay, Nora, the bed people might put the charger with the phone underneath the pillow, and then the overheating happens under there, and then when you look, your pillow is going up in flames. All right, so we're just going to stop the bed completely.
Absolutely.
Yes, and then we won't be doing that either. All right, beautiful. Only allow younger children to use devices such as hair dryers, curling irons, kettles, microwave, etc. under adult supervision. If your children are going to be using any of those things, hair dryers, curling irons, kettles, any of those things, they should be doing it when there's adult supervision. Or like if a 7-year-old is going to be doing something, they should have the 19-year-old brother or sister there to give supervision, because they don't understand electricity yet, and some of the things that they do are going to be done based on what their minds tell them. And at this point in time, at that age, their minds are not developed enough for them to figure out all the issues, all the dangers, all the risks in life.
Yeah.
So you want to ensure that they have the supervision that is necessary to keep them safe. And then keep heavy electrical items like your microwaves or TVs on stable surfaces to prevent tipping over and causing injury. This is supposed to come naturally to people, but maybe it doesn't for some.
I want to know
maybe
why.
based on the space that you have in your house, you may find that you cut something at a little place. You want to avoid that if you have small children, because little babies, toddlers, and those people who are way down there in terms of their height, an appliance or something like a microwave or a television can tip over on them, and that is going to be really, really disastrous, even though it's a TV. But the size of that child and the size of that television become completely different when it falls from a particular height onto the child. So you want to keep those items on stable surfaces where they can't tip. It shouldn't be touched on anywhere. It shouldn't. If anything, just put it on the floor. It cannot. If you can't afford stuff and your house is of such that you don't have boards and dates and things, Nora, put it on the floor.
Because even
down on the floor.
Even before I think about an appliance hurting a child, I mean, you have money to be replacing a TV? Like, just like that? You're catching a TV on a barrel? Excuse me? No.
Oh, right. And this is what people do, because you want to put it up high because, the thing of your vision, where you look at the height of your eyes.
Cinema view.
But yes, but at the same time, you have to, I would think that whenever people have children in their house, the children become the first priority.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, everything changes in my house when I had my child, because you start to look around the house and you want to see, boy, what him can drag down, what him can do, where him can go, what can happen. And the child becomes such a priority that you start hiding away things, moving things. So that's why I'm saying I think it should come naturally. But just in case it doesn't, we're here to tell you, don't put the TV on top of the barrel. Because when the child passes or is running past and bounce the barrel, and the next thing the TV drop on them, you want to avoid those things. I would say put them on the floor. You sit down on the floor and watch the TV if the height is going to be, alright, where the TV is on the floor and you're sitting up here, so your eyes are looking at this point. Then you go down on the floor and watch the TV, because the key thing that we want to fix here is not to get the child hurt.
Yeah.
So fix it, people, fix it. You and Nora, we're going to fix it.
Not you and Nora.
Yeah, man, Nora, because remember, you have something to fix. So
you don't have to call me out, though.
I don't want to call. Yeah, man, we're calling you out because we're setting the example, Nora.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yes, indeed.
The therapy session this morning,
Yes, I appreciate it.
Squirming now. See them squirming. And I see some of them going around in the house right now and moving some things and taking down some things and shifting some things.
That's what we're here for. Yes.
They left the hairdryer right beside the bath. So I see them. Yes, move them. And the final one, model safe behavior. You need to model a behavior that shows your children that this is how things should be done. When they see you, children are they're great at emulating. They mimic the things that you do. So you want to make sure that you model a particular type of behavior so they see you and follow you. So you're going to unplug things, unplug the devices. And one of the things you want to do when you're unplugging is not to just grab the cord and just drag it out, because you might see the outlet coming with the cord.
That's crazy.
You need to really go down to where the outlet is and hold that plug at the head right there and unplug it from the wall. Don't just drag it, because you're going to damage the wire, you're going to damage the cord, and then you can have a fire. Almost everything when it comes to electricity can cause a fire because of what electricity is. So you want to avoid the fires in your home. So people, electricity starts at home. Electrical safety starts at home, rather. Make sure you have safe habits that your children can see and learn from. Set the good example and guide them from early, from them come out. You want to talk to them about these things, so it gets into their system and it's natural. Yes, man.
Give them a chance to, breathe.
Nora, I see people singing to their children from their inside.
That's true.
And talking to them and teaching them.
Teach them about electrical safety too as well.
Just join in. Add one more class to the program. to the course, yes, and let them start hearing all the things that they should do.
A tip per day.
Yes, man, because we want to ensure that the children are safe. We want to ensure that everybody keeps safe and you don't have any stress and problems on your hands because you did not do the things that would have kept them safe. At JPS, we care about you. Your safety matters. The safety of your children matters. And we want to ensure that everybody is safe and sound.
Yes,
that's
indeed.
It for today.
All right. We are, not up on past the break.
I don't have a lot of time left.
Yeah, we're going to take the break and then when we...
a few questions.
Okay, when we come back, you can just do those quick giveaways before you go. We take a break and come back with more JPS Cares.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards is...
It's 9:34.
Home is more than a roof over your head. It's safety, dignity, and pride. This is why the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development continues to build and furnish concrete houses for our most vulnerable through the Indigent Housing Program. Since the program's inception, we have built more than 100 houses and another 45 will be constructed this financial year. We're building sturdy homes for Jamaicans who need it the most. Built strong, built to last. Local government is working for you.
Mommy, I need new shoes, books, so many things for back to school.
Back to school pressure is real. Chris and Charles has your back. Get your back to school loan of $1.5 million with reduced processing fees, discounted interest rates, and fast approval. Win a fully loaded backpack for your child. Start school with less stress and more success. Apply today at any branch or visit www.chrisandcharles.com. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58(3) of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. It's JPS Cares this morning, and if you're just joining us, you missed all the tips that Ruth Lynn gave us this morning. Tips for the kids to keep the children safe at home. Very important safety tips for children, ensuring that our children are aware of how to use electrical appliances and what not to do, especially during the summer when they are at home for extended periods. And whatever they learn at home, they will go out and do. So if they don't know that they aren't to stick the fork in the plug at home, they'll go to school and do it. And you know what that can cause. So you have to ensure that from the home, your children are well informed when it comes to electrical safety habits. All right.
Yes.
So we have some giveaways. What are we giving away?
I want to give away 2 on the phone and 2 to your YouTubers, all $5,000. So we're giving away $20,000 this morning.
All right. So $5,000 for the phone and 2 for YouTube. Great. So we already have a caller on the line. So we are going to go to Vern. Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Yes, go ahead.
Morning, Vern.
Morning.
Ready for me?
Trying.
All right, Vern, tell me, what should you do if you see a frayed, broken, or damaged electrical cord at home? What should you do?
You should replace it.
Right. Very simple. Stop using it and replace it.
Right.
$5,000 for you. Congratulations.
Simple.
Yes.
Simple and easy.
You didn't say to cover it up with the black tape.
Yes, I remember Nora saying that, so I know that's not the answer.
Not me being the bad example.
Your name got called again, Nora.
All right, Vern.
Congrats, Vern.
Stay on the line. Stay on the line and speak with Michelle. She'll take your information. Who else do we have on the phone lines? Tasha. Good morning, Tasha.
Good morning, Nora. Welcome back from Dubai.
Thank you.
All right. Now, Tasha, this one is for you. Why is it dangerous to use electrical devices near water?
Because water is a conductor of electricity and it can shock you.
Nice. I love my bright students.
Simple and easy.
Done.
Once again.
Congratulations, Tasha. Absolutely correct. $5,000 voucher for you. We got to YouTube.
All right. So we are heading right over to YouTube for the giveaways now.
Well, they would have already answered some of the other questions that I didn't ask.
No, them stop do that, them learn. Yes, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man, they're waiting.
All right. So here we go. First question. Give us one reason why we should never use a laptop flat on a bed or a soft surface.
Simple. Why should we never use the laptop on a flat surface or on the bed? Tell us on YouTube. Tell us. All right. So, that's not an answer. I thought that was an answer. Katie Buella say, give them a chance. Okay, Katie Buella. Yeah. All right. Okay, so Albert Morgan first says, cause fire.
What was that?
I'm going to read it again. Albert Morgan says, cause fire.
Cause fire?
C-A-U-S-E, fire. That's the reason.
Cause fire?
Yeah.
I want the reason to be explained.
All right.
Properly, yes.
So Zane and Kerry
did not listen to the interview. They will learn. I mean, cause fire is very... It doesn't give us the details, Like the child will say, why does it cause a fire?
All right. So Chance says it can overheat and cause fire.
Yes. Just look down if you see anything.
All right. So
let's
go again. Amos Jews says, don't charge your phone or laptop on your beds because it can overheat and the fabric will ignite fire, especially if the battery is not good.
All right, I'm going to go back to the one before. The person before. I'm just going to go back to the one before because what I'm wanting people to tell us is that it will block the air vents. It will block the vents.
Well, someone actually said it. Corrine actually said, avoid charging phones on the beds or couches. Soft surfaces block vents, cause overheating and fire risk. Use hard surfaces or cooling pads.
All right, I like that full explanation, even though she said phones are where that's laptop. Yeah?
Yeah.
But the vents are blocked, and that's what people, if you're saying it to your child would want to know, how is this laptop going to cause a fire, mommy? How is the laptop just going to cause a fire just so on the phone? You need to tell them what happens. The vents are blocked, which is where the cooling would take place. And so that is what causes the overheating, and then that's what causes the fire. So I wanted to be explained properly.
So Corrine would be the winner of that one.
Right.
All right.
Thank you very much, Corrine. Congrats.
All right.
And the last one, I want the YouTubers to tell us how to unplug an electrical device safely from that outlet. How do we unplug an electrical device safely?
All right. How do you unplug an electrical device safely? How do you safely unplug an electrical device? Simple question. Very easy. That was quickly explained. Marigold says slowly.
Slowly.
Not the answer we're looking for.
What are you doing when you're pulling it slowly?
Patrice Ricketts Brown says, hold it at the top.
Okay, I'm going to give it to...
You want me to go through to see if there are any other ones that are better explained?
Yes.
All right, so CG says, go near and unplug it. Do not drag it from the wall. Katie Buello says, firmly grasp the plug and pull it straight out of the outlet.
You see Katie as the thing locked, Because you hear, grasp it,
Firmly, yeah.
Yeah, which is really the answer. But Katie, give it to somebody because I would give it to you because of the way it's explained.
Yeah.
But I know you win all the time, so give it to somebody. Give it.
Are we gonna give it to
who spoke
CG who
before.
says go near and unplug and do not
you
drag
can
it?
give it to that person.
All right, so we're gonna go
Because I
with
figure
CG.
going near means you didn't drag it away from a distance from
Yeah.
the wall. You went close and you held on to the plug and you unplugged it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean CG you win all the time to still, but maybe less than Katie. Maybe I don't know.
You decide.
I think
they understand the concept.
Yeah.
And that's critical.
CG
the
would be the
concept is
one.
understood.
Yeah. So I will give it to CG. Let's give it to CG.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you, Nora, for having me today. And I will take myself away because I have another thing to do.
All right. You take care, Ruth Lynn. Enjoy the rest of
I'm
your...
on leave next week.
Oh, wow. Look
So
at
we might
you
not hear me
going
on
off when I come back.
Yeah. I was inspired by you.
Oh, wow. All right, Ruth Lynn, take care. We are actually up on the break. So let's take the break. When we come back, we have more JPS Cares. We'll take your calls.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:45.
Passion and vibes, and through it all there's a glow inside. Let's keep our shine alive.
From the market to the factory floors, from the hillside green to golden shores,
we're reaching heights, our energy that lights the sky.
JPS, power in what matters.
Truth is, HIV affects everyone. Truth is, avoiding care leads to a weaker immune system. That means you could get really sick. The truth is, the hardest pill to swallow isn't the medication. It's the problems that follow when you don't take them. Let's get through this together. Remain in care. You can live life to the fullest with HIV. And that's the truth. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
This Friday, August 15 at 11 a.m., History Meets Hard Work. The Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information invites you to join us live on Nationwide 90 FM for the official release of the 2025 CXC examination results. Senator Dr. the Honorable Dana Morse Dixon, Minister of Education, will share the nation's performance and the story of how our students, teachers and parents have worked together to raise the bar in education. English pass rates now above pre-pandemic levels, mathematics results on a steady climb, and across the board, targeted interventions, stronger teaching, and extra learning support are delivering results. Be a part of the moment, celebrate the progress, and hear the plans to take Jamaican education even further. The 2025 CXC examination results press conference, Friday, August 15 at 11 a.m., live on Nationwide 90 FM, brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We're still inside the hour brought to you by JPS. It's JPS Cares. We just wrapped up our conversation with Ruth Lynn Johnson. She gave us some safety tips for children, electrical safety tips for the children while they are at home. So if you missed that, you can go on to our YouTube channel and go back to the beginning and listen to those tips. And if you haven't already been implementing those in your home, do so for your safety and the safety of your children. We have a few minutes left. We can open the phone lines and take your calls, especially if you have any JPS related matters. Today would be the best day to call because we have the airs of JPS today. It's JPS Cares. It's their sponsored hour today. So if you have any JPS related matters, give us a call. The numbers to call 876-630-9371 and that goes up to 4. So that's 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and our digital line is 618-8255. Those are the numbers to call if you have any JPS related matters, and of course if you have any other consumer related matters, you can give us a call as well in the little time we have left. Let me just use this opportunity. I haven't had any since the beginning of the week to do so. On Mountain View Avenue, there were some potholes that there was some patching work that was done on Mountain View quite some time ago, and of course I did speak about it when it was done, and I did make mention of some areas that were left, some smaller potholes that were left, which eventually, as I did say, they would turned into larger potholes. And I saw evidence of some patching work done to fix those additional holes that were created or left before. Now, I've been for some time talking about Langston Road, which is a road that is off Mountain View Avenue, right across from the Mountain View Police Station. Now, half of Langston Road has been patched for some time now, but the half that is coming off Mountain View Avenue, it literally stops right at the Seventh-day Adventist Church, which is, an estimate from my view is half of the road. Now, the patching work that was done on Mountain View recently, I believe it was done probably yesterday, based on where some holes were, the patching took it go right at the top of Langston Road. Like there was a hole right there, and it go right at the top of Langston Road. And I got excited for a little bit. But as soon as I continued, I realized Langston Road was still left. Like, I still can't understand what's happening with that half of Langston Road. Is what? Everywhere else round the road fixed. There's also another road off Deanery Road that was bad. The road that the Golden Age home is on. It was horrible for years. The road is smooth now. And Langston, the one half of Langston Road just dead. Like, what's wrong with it? Can somebody tell me? Please. No, sir. There's something wrong. Like, if they fix it, like, is it gonna like disrupt something else? I'm thinking. But who do we have on the phone lines? Denham, good morning.
Good morning, Norga. On Sunday, we went to the book ship, the Logos 2 ship.
The Logos Hope, yeah?
Right. Mm-hmm. And when we were leaving at about 9 o'clock to walk back down to where our cars were parked, that entire place was in darkness.
Yeah.
So when we turned around and all the way back up to the harbor, new roundabout, and coming back down, most of it was in darkness.
Yes.
And in walking down from the ship, it was very difficult to differentiate between the sidewalk and the road.
Yes.
Very dangerous. So
yes.
The taxis were blowing us in the dark.
Yes. It's due to the street lights that are in the middle of that road that have been out for some time now, which I've spoken about on this program several times before. Along that stretch from where you turn off, what's that? Would that be Windward Road to go onto that road?
Right.
And go right up.
To the flour mill.
Right. And go right up to the Harborview roundabout. There are, maybe you can count on one hand the amount of those streetlights that are actually working. And so you are right there where people park, because there's parking. The designated parking really for the book ship is the mineral bath field. Yeah, so you should go. But sometimes when that is full, people end up parking along the side of the road where the flour mills, the cement company is, right along the road. And you are very right, because when I went on the ship, I had that same problem. I looked and I was in the road. I didn't even realize I was in the road because of how dark it was.
Let me tell you, a family member called out to me. I said, Daddy, come out the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. And it's due to the street lights that are out in the middle of the road there. Along that stretch, and I've spoken about it several times. JPS, I don't know if you are the one who are responsible. NWA, the street lights that serve Florizel, is that serve Florizel Glasswell Highway? That's yes. The street lights need to be fixed. And let me quickly say, because it's a possibility that they're out as a result of theft, because this is our reality.
Possibly.
The people them who out there achieve the things them off of the street light them,
right,
only need to stop it.
Noah, thank you so much. I hope that the powers that be are listening again and will do something about it. It's dangerous. It needs to be dealt with.
Absolutely. I see someone in the YouTube chat saying, Nora, they are doing work now on the light. The place soon bright like stadium bulb. I welcome it. As soon as it can come, I welcome it. But I've been talking about that for quite some time now. It really needs to be addressed. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. You take care. Yeah, that is a problem. And if you are going on the book ship, I believe it will be gone soon. But if you're going to catch it before it goes, try as best as possible to get parking. Yeah, this weekend, yes, it will be gone by Monday or so, or by Sunday, it should be gone. The 19th, so that's next week, Tuesday. That'll be the final day. So if you're going there, please try your best to get parking over by the Mineral Bath complex. If you can't, find some light. Find some light and park, because yes, it is very dark. If you go at night, it will be dark. Prepare for that. Loxley says they're fixing it. I don't know how soon that area will be fixed, but hopefully it gets done as soon as possible. But that's all the time we have. We don't have any other callers waiting. No? All right. That's all the time we have for the Consumer Hour this morning. We are going to make way now for Cliff Hughes Online with Tyrone Reed.
The hour between 9 and 10 was brought to you by JPS, powering what matters.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
This Friday, August 15 at 11 a.m., History Meets Hard Work. The Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information invites you to